know how little it takes for a taut string to go snap, right?
Are you worried?
Not worried, really. Whatever happens, whatever the future brings, I hope I can make it work somehow. No, I know I can.
So that's your answer.
I guess so. But I've always been like this ever since I was a kid.
I'm starting to understand why you don't generate any malevolence.
So I want everyone not to worry and to just go do what they need to do. How? But I don't mean like, see ya, have fun, I'll be over here. I promise I'm with the rest of you guys for the long haul.
Don't you think it would be better to tell that to everyone, not just me? After all, I'm sure Edna and Zabid would take no small amount of inspiration from it.
I don't know, it'd be weird to walk up to them and be like, I am here, we are friends.
Probably true.
Sheesh, you women folks sure are complicated. But then, that's part of the appeal.
Are you just stupid?
Yep, big old stupid Ed. The type who can't do anything but believe in the one way he's found to get stuff done.
What makes you believe in it?
I just have a need to protect the pride of my friends and fellow Seraphim. No one becomes a Hellion because they want to. But when you turn into one, you know what that means, right? So that's why I end it for them, for the sake of their pride.
And you think that saves them?
Who knows? That's something they get to ponder after death, in their own personal afterlife.
How gallant of you. So that must be what makes you so...
Attractive? Ow! Hey! Knock it off! Don't you all have one more thing you need to brace yourselves for?
It'll depend on what Saray does with Mautelis after we take down Heldolf. But you know what? That's all right. I'm prepared. No matter what he decides, I'm willing to accept it.
Gotta say, I think your resolve wins out over mine. I don't even know if I could do that. Just look on silently while one of our own suffers in agony.
Well, I wouldn't worry too much about that. We're all in this together till the very end.
So, if Zavid's quivering in fear, you'll be there to give him a gentle hug, right?
Gross.
Well, if my saying something is enough to cheer those two up, it might be worth it after all.
It's enough to have someone to lend you a kind word. After all, that's what friends and comrades are for. But Rose, if you don't mind, may I ask what prompted you to bring all this up?
I just kind of thought you and I might have sort of been thinking about stuff along the same lines. I just wanted to tell you, you don't have to carry it all by yourself. Huh? What? Did I say something funny?
The two of us really are more alike than we realize. We commit to things, we decide on what role we're gonna play, without really consulting with anyone else.
mention it. So that's why I felt like we might be sharing the same thoughts. We're the same, independent women.
Rose, I must thank you. I feel like a great load has been taken off my mind.
Really? Hey, cool beans.
I'm profoundly grateful to whatever twist of fate brought us together.
You really are a drama queen, Lila.
Aw, Rose!
All right, come on. We got some friends to go cheer up.
There's something I learned from this journey. Some stars you can't see, and because you can't see them, you think they're not shining. But they are.
It turned out that there were a lot of stars that we couldn't see from our home in Elysia.
Once people notice the stars, they start to understand just how brilliantly they shine. Just like how Alicia finally got a sense of what Seraphim were truly like the first time she heard your voices.
That was a trip. You should have seen your face.
I was really excited back then. It gave me hope that one day other humans might be able to talk to the Seraphim.
But even then, you had to cut off your senses and hold your... Oh, I see. You were actually contemplating what you'll do after the last battle.
Yeah. If I let myself become a vessel for Martellus and shut off all my senses, we might be able to spread that power throughout the entire continent of Glenwood. If it works, and that's a big if, the Squire ought to be able to wield power like mine, even if she doesn't possess natural ability on par with a shepherd.
So long as you entrusted all of your senses to the Squire, it's not out of the question. And we might be able to grow the ranks of squires who could help us. Just think of Alicia. It's arguably a more constructive approach than just waiting for another shepherd to appear.
Exactly.
But you understand the implications, don't you?
Yeah. Until the Squires can quell enough of the Earth's malevolence to let Martellus's natural purification take over, I would need to wait and sleep.
By bonding with Martellus, you'll be abandoned in time. It could take years. It could take centuries. And even if humans appear who can see and talk to Seraphim, there's no guarantee they'll choose the path of coexistence.
I believe in them.
What about your dream? Weren't you going to go off exploring ruins around the world?
My dream will live on, so long as I don't forget.
Very well.
Thank you, Mikleo.
They're like prototypically stupid.
It's not so much that guys are stupid. It's just that the ladies are too smart.
What's that, your philosophy?
Looks like the gang's all here.
I suppose you were all listening to us then?
Yes.
I may not be Edna, but you really are
Totally
stupid.
Let's head out.
Huh? We're not waiting till morning?
No farewells to Alicia or anyone?
I'd like to set out under these stars tonight, so that every time I gaze up at the night sky, I can remember this very day.
Guess we've got our own romantic right here.
You think so?
So what's up? Are we going?
Yeah.
To the last battle.
Yeah.
All right then. No doubts, no regrets.
Let's go.
Das war eine schöne Szene. Dann gehen wir auf in den letzten Kampf. Aber ist es wirklich schon der letzte? Es ist soweit. Gehen nach Elysia, um Kamlan zu suchen.
You're not worried about Alicia and the others?
Not at all. Sergei and Lucas are with her.
Our next destination is Alicia.
Yeah. There should be a passage that leads to Camlon where Maltellus is waiting.
What are we gonna tell Gramps?
Let's just not tell him.
Saray,
There's no need. It's not like we'll never see him again.
you're right. Let's do this.
Gut. Uno haben wir noch nicht gefragt. Die haben wir gefragt. Gottodin haben wir noch nicht gefragt. Aber ich kann auch nach Damensee. Gehen wir erst nochmal nach Damensee. Ich denke, wir können nach Damensee, weil wir von da aus relativ gut dahin laufen können. Aber ich würde gerne nochmal mit Uno reden. Wegen Katz Corner. So, rein mit uns. Da ist Uno. Den können wir auch reden. Ich weiß nicht, ob es eine Katz ist, aber ich spüre eine seltsame Präsenz in meiner Domäne. Es ist zum Glück kein Hellion, aber es ist eine Art Seraph oder vielleicht auch nicht. So etwas habe ich noch nie gespürt. In seiner Domäne? Rose, du stehst im Weg. So, im Adeligenviertel war noch eine goldene Kiste. Haben wir sie? Die Flaschleife. Da ist die, mit der mit uns reden möchte.
Hey,
Kätzchen.
everyone, please don't.
Hey, quit bullying that cat! Keep it up and it'll turn into a cat hellion and getcha!
Oh, thank you.
Ah, was ist das denn?
Oh, a cat hellion?
I'm
with cats.
Oh, wie
This is a
süß.
cat?
Are you a human or just a cat?
Ja, dann Fischlein am
As
Schwanz.
long as it's cute. I'd like to invite you all to Cat's Corner as thanks for lending a paw.
Really?
We had all been working so hard on our own, and we found out like this.
It's our lucky day.
I'll say. Take us there.
Unfortunately, we do not allow first-timers to enter Cat's Corner. Meow.
But you just invited us.
You have a point. Meow. But it's a cold world out there, meow. We have to choose between quality and quantity. Gotta make ends meet, meow.
Guess cats are high maintenance pretty much everywhere.
It's definitely a hard decision to make as a business.
Cat's Corner is a business? Really?
Well, if so, connections are super important. Me, yeah. You got that right. You get me? Meow.
Die ist so
Of
süß.
course, I know just what you mean. Yes, meow.
I don't get what's going on anymore.
You just need to show us that you're a relative of a regular customer who's a high-ranking sheriff. Meow.
Well, got anything, Saray?
Proof of my relationship with a high-ranking seraph.
Morgrim?
So, do you have... Aw, too bad. You ain't got us...
Rose? Hast du im Highland, wenn du willst, können wir ihn abfangen. Wenn er dort ist, wo ich glaube, treffen wir ihn bestimmt dann. Hier ist Feigewinnhangs. Moment, ist Opa nicht ein hochrangiger Seraph? Er muss etwas haben, das sein Erbe beweist. Wir müssen alles über die Medusa nachher denken. So, da draußen gibt es eine Menge harte Hellions. Ich glaube, die beste Quelle der Waren, welche auf der großen Kammer übrig aber interessiert. Ob es in Ordnung war, Maven in Lokren zu begraben? Ich finde es einfach perfekt. Der Typ war früher ständig in Lokren. Ich bin sicher, dass dort seine besten Freunde leben. Wenn wir mit Mädchen in Lokren sprechen, können sie bestimmt etwas Interessantes über den alten Mann erzählen. Was meinst du? Okay, wir haben 6 Quests. Für eine müssen wir sowieso nach Elysia, also 5 Stück. Die werden wir auf jeden Fall noch machen, bevor wir nach Elysia gehen. Nach Elysia werden wir als letztes marschieren. Wo laufe ich eigentlich hin? Ich glaube, wir fangen mit Lokrin an. Denn da müssen wir nur mit ihnen sprechen. Das würde ich ganz gerne machen. So, wo war ein Speicherpunkt? Immer öfter einen seltsamen Typen herumrennen. Das haben wir doch schon gemacht. Ist ja schon erledigt, das Ganze. Die Geister haben wir schon besiegt. Da war nämlich die Aufnahme abgekackt. Daran erinnere ich mich noch. So, Reise zum Speicherpunkt. Ich möchte gerne nach Lokrin. Da darf ich nicht hin. Was ist denn in der Nähe von Lokrin? Mallory, Caferis, Cambria-Höhle. Hause, Schreine, Ehrenprüfung, große Kammer, sollte Höhle. Das war da in der Nähe, ne? Darf ich nicht hin. Dann werfen wir die Pläne um. Dann gehen wir erst nach Elysia. Wir müssen zum Falkewing-Hang. Das müsste doch eigentlich direkt auf dem Weg sein. Nee, da will ich nicht hin. Ausweg. Wir suchen einen Ausweg. Kaufen. Ihr habt eine Scheiße. Nur Mist haben die. Gut. Jetzt haben wir immerhin diese Katz gefunden. So, Seehafenhöhe. Der Falkewinghang ist da unten. Dann gehen wir erst dahin, machen die Quest. Dann suchen wir uns einen Weg nach Elysia. Da müssen wir nämlich durch den Andorach-Wald, glaube ich. Wenn ich mich nicht irre. Ja. Wo ist er? Da hinten. Diese blöden Vögel jedes Mal, ne? So. Können wir uns mal die Quest abholen? Na, guck mal, da stehen sie doch.
Huh? What's up with the two of you?
We were going to report to you about two separate incidents.
But it looks like they're related.
What do you mean?
I had some info about the Romano firm. The owner, Romano, is supposedly an art connoisseur. People who went bankrupt offered him their prized arts as collateral for relief.
Mine was about the children of the vagrant hunters. Apparently, their targets were carriers hired by those bankrupt families. So the stolen goods were works of art, to be taken as collateral for Romano.
Could that be just coincidence?
Everything happens from the interrelated strands of coincidence. But behind every hint of self-interest is an intention.
Right.
Romano claimed breach of contract, saying he didn't get the goods and gave a final warning. That's why so many have had to file bankruptcy.
And what happened to the artworks?
He's taken them all for himself.
So this was all a scheme for him to get his hands on them.
Can't be held accountable if there's no evidence, right?
The only evidence there is would be the group of children who attacked the carrier.
So that's what he meant by destroying the evidence. That no good, lousy son of a...
All right, I'll go find out myself.
Romano's headed for Marland. Be careful.
He must have bodyguards too.
Roger, you two keep investigating.
Oh, dem gehen wir jetzt direkt nach, weil wir in der Nähe von Marland sind. Oh, falsche Taste. So, Marland ist da hinten. Schauen wir doch mal. Genug Apfelgummi. So, der ist auf dem Weg nach Marland. Schauen wir doch mal. Wo könnte der denn sein? Am Museum, ne? Das würde Sinn machen. Romano ist im Museum, um vorab ein paar Inspektionen durchzuführen. Finster aussehender Kerl, begleitet von ein paar finster aussehenden
How are you
Schlägertypen.
going to go about this?
Just leave it to me. Let's meet with this Romano.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Der wird mit Sicherheit ein Hellion sein. Ich speichere vorher nochmal. Besser ist es. Man weiß nie, was passiert. Nachher kackt die Aufnahme ab oder sonst irgendwas. Darum speichere ich lieber 20 Mal. Ja. So. Gucken wir doch mal. Dann hätten wir die erste nämlich auch schon fertig. Von den Fünden. So, mein Guter.
A bit of a fixer-upper, but it'll do. I have plenty of renovation money after all.
Using our little refund for renovation, just too smooth.
Are you Mr. Romano?
Who the hell wants to know? I've got this place reserved.
There's something I want to ask you. You can just buy works of art. Why are you getting them through such underhanded means?
She sure doesn't waste time.
Figures.
Who are you?
The scattered bones.
What?
Is this some kind of a joke, little girl?
A joke?
Uh,
Taking all the property from bankrupt people? Killing all the children you've used? You've really messed up now.
oh, you think you can prove it?
Do you understand the situation you're in, Mr. Romano?
Oh, don't just stand there and protect me, you fools! Do your jobs!
Hellions!
Thanks for proving me right, Romano.
65.
Are these the ones who killed the children?
Oh, die sind ganz schön stark. Bin schon wieder tot. Alter. Wir sind auch scheiße vorbereitet für den Kampf, muss ich ganz ehrlich sagen. Okay, wir müssen uns killen lassen. Ach, jetzt kann ich. Das sieht doch schon besser aus jetzt. Wir nehmen ein Traubengummi. So. Komm her. Ich dachte, wir müssen aufgeben, aber ich glaube, wir kriegen es doch hin, gerade so. Na komm. Dass wir wenigstens einen schon mal haben. Rose. Na komm. Okay, wir benutzen Traubengummi auf Rose. Wir können noch einen Moment aushalten zu Traubengummi auf uns. Na komm. Er hat uns einfach getroffen während unseres Angriffes. Oh fuck. Okay. Das hat schon mal gut geklappt. Gummi auf uns. Dank des Lebens. Scheiße. Nochmal.